Hi, good afternoon. I hope you're having a safe time in the lanes. I'm in Hyderabad, stuck at home with a flash flood alert coming from the state government. Really, thank you, Telangana Police, for giving out and using the power of technology and Twitter, keeping our citizens safe. Now, from citizen safety to citizen prosperity. So I had a really awesome opportunity of pitching in front of TIE Bangalore for women and for advocating for women and their entrepreneurial journey. And what I have a key takeaway from this particular setup is I am incubating under stealth mode for a very rapid ESG solution. And since November and especially from February 2023, I pitched in many places, got very positive feedback and market acceptability. But there was one challenge. Less than 0.38% women are there in the ESG line. And that's very sad is because the innate nature of women is to nurture. And ESG is all about sustainability. So I really thank TIE Bangalore for and the Women's Forum and the cohort that they have organized to advocate for it further. Now, I know I've been on LinkedIn giving advice, and this is an advice that I really got, and I would like to relay that forward. So wherever I started pitching for this particular solution, I met with a lot of critiques saying that do you really know your stuff? ESG is a highly technical area, and do you have the knowledge of data? Do you have the knowledge of gathering various accreditations that is required? So what I did was I tried to cram my deck up with information so that I came across as very authentic. And the challenge that happened there was when I tried to cram in too much of information, you need to leave out some white spaces. And I'm sharing this out so that you can learn from my mistakes and how I got better. So I tried to talk about the problem statement earlier, which is to deal with, we are trying to solve a $1.73 trillion problem. But what was all that was required was actually to come down to talk about what is your TAM, which is your total addressable market, your SAM, your serviceable addressable market, and the SOM, which is the service obtainable market in a very, very, very simplified Harvey's ball model that is shown here. Last but not the least, it's very necessary that instead of, especially I'm saying this for women and for people who are wanting to show their credibility. Now, I try to put 30 years of my experience in a single slide here. And the advice and the really gold oil that I got out of it is that you need to call out certain clients and their engagement where you are involved. So something like this would have been much better compared to this earlier slide. And last but not the least is what really worked for me is actually talking about my game plan. Now, I know that traditionally we've been taught to talk about our competitors, etc., etc. But right now, the way the market is, I think there are 4 points that we got to mention. One is, are you meeting your regulation? Second is, what is the top line benefit? Third is, what is the bottom line benefit? And by having this particular solution, what is the reputation, goodwill, or customer engagement improvement that the client will see by using your product? Because everything else is great technology, but with great technology not being adopted at mass scale, is it really good business? So I'm giving this takeaway saying that what is going to be approachable. So it finally summarizes to 3 points. Understand what your addressable market is and what your play is in it. Second thing is building credibility, but not chalking the entire PPT with it. You need to leave out white spaces. And then the last 4 points is how you really, with respect to what your market competitors are there, how you're going to change these four levers, which is number one, the addressable market and your play into it. What are you bringing? Utility, price, or a brand. Second part of it is how are you impacting the top line, bottom line, the third part as well, and get proper statistics. These are not to be jumlas, these are going to be actually researched out very properly and even probably even if a PSU. And fourth part of it is making sure that, how does your product, your value proposition applied in a phased manner is going to make sure that the ease of work, ease of life, goodwill and reputation of your client is going to improve. That is what people are going to look out look for authenticity, give authenticity, and believe me, on day one, within that 15 minutes, you will build trust. That is my learning. And this is applicable for both men, women, and people with a great idea. Be genuine, my friends. You will go a long way. This is Nupur, and this is the tip for the day. I hope you are safe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.